Okay, remember today we only capitalized on this portion of the chart from that pin bar, as our plan was actually to sell the weekly pin bar as I highlighted yesterday. What now? So if you draw a trend line using these 2 points, you can see that price is now heading up, and it's most likely to remove the stop loss of those who are somewhere there. Okay, but we could possibly see a rejection of some sort if it fails to remove the stop loss of those people. But the daily close is super bullish, as you can see, and it's possible that price tomorrow might possibly continue much higher, of course taking out the stop losses that I've already highlighted before. It gives us a short-term sort of sell signal, because overall this engulfing bullish candle seems to be playing out nicely. So what is happening is that now if we go to weekly, this is approaching, or rather almost invalidating yesterday's outcome. But I'm glad that we were able to actually catch this particular sell here. Those who caught it nicely and trailed should have survived. But if you just sold blindly without anything, and you didn't manage your trade nicely, you're probably seeing flames right now. If you just took a sell, maybe you decided to sell down here because the idea was to sell high. And at that point in time, when I spoke about the H1 pin bar, if you're not part of the Telegram group, check the link in the description box below. And I said that we're selling this thing. It's exactly where we wanted it. So we managed to get about 4% there because we're risking 2%. Yes, I got stopped out in profit nicely. During one of the private classes, we're discussing this. But from now, this trend line could hold. That's one thing. Okay. Or we could see a rejection if it fails to take that. But the daily candle, it's actually super bullish, super bullish. So tomorrow we could see a push much higher, possibly above this or that. Okay, we could see price playing around that before it starts selling on H1, because we'll be trading around this daily highs. Okay, so if you to use the daily box strategy, you'll be working around those highs or even much higher than that. So you'll be gearing up for opportunities to sell. Is it possible to sell from where it is? It depends on what you get, because already you are in structure, you're just around it. But I am not quite comfortable. I would like to see price pushing a little bit higher before I can sell. So that's just my outlook on how I want to take this. So please watch the videos, wait for signals. Don't just sell randomly. Wait for a chatting signal or something to be printed on your chart. Don't just say, if Vindi said I should sell, because thou shalt bend, that's the commandment of this house. Thou shalt bend, always wait for a signal that says go ahead, sell, go ahead, buy. Otherwise, there isn't much into this. As you can see, even there, price is moving nicely in a trend, but each one doesn't have a clear trend. The 15 minutes do have a clear trend, and you're probably looking at this if you're one of those people who love looking at trend lines, but that is far away from price. So there is one that is hidden here. Okay, this is the one that is quite close, so you could be tracking the trend line on 5 minutes if you want. Okay, if we can start selling, that's another thing that we can do. But otherwise, sharp, I don't want to make this long, I don't want to make this complicated. Should you have any question, feel free to text. I saw a comment of someone saying that I do not reply to messages, which is not true, unless if you're asking some dumb stuff, something irrelevant, then obviously I ain't gonna entertain that, because there's other people are asking me like questions that are relevant to actually what I'm doing. But if you are asking nonsense, then obviously I will not reply. Otherwise, stay safe, stay disciplined, and yeah, keep on grinding. Wait for a clear signal before you can get in a trade. Sure.